Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, if you're not, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I just want to get into my August debt payoff update. So how much money did I put towards my debt in August? That's really what we're going to talk about. So with that, you can see my debt payoff tracker here. I got this from Low Mills, now Lauren Miller on YouTube. I will link her channel below as per usual. I just love this spreadsheet, so I'll always shout it out. But with that, in August, I had a plan to pay off my normal payment, an extra payment from leftover money in July, an extra payment from my budget in August, and my student loan payment. So that is what I tried to do. And so with that, I did end up making a $443.83 payment, which is my normal payment. And then I put $525 from my July budget into my debt payoff in August. I put $150 from my student loan category because student loans are still in forbearance until January, so I'm going to keep doing it. And then I did end up putting only $400 out of the $500 budgeted in August towards loans. As I mentioned in my budget video for August, I ended up spending quite a bit on some other stuff and ended up not having enough to put $500 towards it, so I only made that $400 payment. But that's okay because it was $400. That's a lot of money. So with that, my total put towards debt in August was $1,519, so $1,519, and I am very happy with that number. If you can look back to February, I only got to put $594 in February. March was a good month, and then April back down to that $594, and then May $699, and then June $794. So 3 months out of the year, I've been able to get that over that $1,000 mark and even into the $1,500 mark. So I am pumped about that. There are various different reasons why it's harder some months than others, including that sometimes I get more paychecks than others. But yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to pull another $1,500 month off. That is just, ask me 3 years ago if I ever thought I would have $1,500 in the budget to put towards debt in 1 month. In 1 month, y'all, that's crazy. I mean, I just feel really grateful to be in a position where I was able to do that. So we'll just go over my August. I started with $58.45 left over to pay on my Jeep loan, and starting September, I only owe $43.69. So I am under $5,000. I'm so excited. At this point in September, I think I'm actually already under the 4,000 mark because I did make my minimum payment already, which is really excited. But I'll talk again about that later on in another video. But that leaves me with a total of $13,979 left over. So just under $14,000 left to pay total for debt. As I mentioned, I am not putting money towards my student loans right now, so you'll see every single month this year that they look exactly the same. They're not changing, and they won't change this year. And then next up, we have principal payments. I already mentioned I did make $1,500 payment. $1,476 of that actually went to the principal on my loan for my auto loan, and I only spent 43-ish on interest, which is phenomenal. I mean, that's under $50 is freaking great. And then, like I said, my new ending balance is that $13,979. With that, it means that in total of 2021, February forward, because I didn't track in January, I have paid $6,722 towards my debt, which just feels insane, like insane. And it just makes me think that like next year is going to be so great because I am not going to be spending all this money on my Jeep debt. And I plan to pay off my student loans slower than I've paid my Jeep, like still more than the minimum, but slower, so that I can focus more on like investing and just living a happy life with more balance. So I'm just so excited to see how much money I will have, like to not have to spend on auto debt next year, I guess. Anyway, that leaves my debt left over to pay, again, $13,979. And then you can see my little debt payoff chart. You can see my total debt paid off is 32.5% of what I still had in the beginning of February. And then that means I still have 67.5% to go, which is pretty awesome. I'm over the 30% mark. That's really exciting. And then I do keep track of like the beginning of my journey. I had $36,000 to pay, and I now only have 13,000 or 14,000 to pay basically. So I'm doing really great, and I'm just so happy that I have so much debt paid off. Like Yo, it's unbelievable to look back and be like, I still owed $11,000 less than a year ago on my Jeep, and now I owe just barely $4,000. Like, what? That's crazy. So yeah, I'm just really happy with myself. So thank you guys for watching. That's all I have about my debt payoff. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or even comment, how are you doing in your debt payoff? If you are paying off debt, if you're not, what are you doing? Cool. You know, if you already paid off your debt, let me know. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. Have a good morning, noon, or night, whatever it is for you.